I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. We're back with some axe throwing and we're back at our backyard throwing area. So what am I going to do with this? Well, I was having questions. Here just recently we did a video on these right here. These are the Antarctica axes and we had the knives too, but we're talking about the axes now because at that time I did a technique that I call flick throwing. And some people have liked it, but they would like to see a little bit better as how you do that from close range. So we're going to discuss that just a bit. First off, on this one, and I developed that throw actually with this axe. We're going to try some other axes while we're at it, but we're going to do it mainly with this one right now. And you can see this little, I guess you'd say, little offset or whatever. And this handle's different than others too. So I'm grabbing it down here, just like this. You can see, I'm using my thumb on this. So you're using kind of, this is leverage and you're doing it real quick. Now, I'll show you this way. And I'm gonna have to get you back here just a little bit. And then I'm gonna turn around so you can see right front how I'm doing this. So, let's do it. You can see what I did there. I did it real fast. I've got it way down here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and bring you over here so you can actually see what I do this way so you can see it front ways. So let me get you around. Okay, this time, and you vary it actually. We're here at 7 feet. You're going to get to see it straight at it this way. And you'll see how I do this. And you can see how I got a hold of it right here. I'm way down at the bottom. I went pretty much in the middle. Now, hopefully you can see that, how I did it quick. Now I'm going to turn around and show you what we did. Now you can see, there's where I hit. The first throw was right here. And how I got that grouping so it got back in there, I don't really know. But this one was my last throw, right up here. Because I didn't want to hit the others anymore. You can see, if I can find the one, of course you can see on the handles where I've thrown such tight grouping, especially doing it this way, that that's what happens. There's that one. Here, you can see on the blade, I think, where there's a notch. That's what happens when you throw real tight groupings. You start hitting one another. And I got one here that maybe I got it worked out. Oh, right down here. Here, right on the corner, you might not see that, right into here. That's bent just slightly, kind of banged up, but that again is with the Antarctic axis. Now let's see what I'll do with a different one. In fact, it's one out by JXE JXO, and we got to put them up here. Hang with me. I'm trying to keep them from all dropping. In fact, I want to put these on the ground and pick these up. They're a little bit different, and I throw them just slightly different. And this is the thing. Each axe is going to be a little bit different on this flick throwing. I use these holes right here, and here's this hole here. These actually on the inside, even though these have got paracord grips, inside they got wrenches, so you can kind of use it as a survival axe. Let me get you out of the way here. Okay, now we're going to do it with this one. And you can see I used that. Again, I can't really feel on this paracord one, but I was able to figure out about where it's at. And you can see them right there. They all hit, and I was doing the same thing. You've seen the way I did it. In fact, I'm going to take you back around. We're going to do the same thing so that you can see how I threw them that way at. Okay, here's the one without the paracord. Again, you can see the holes. I use this hole right here for my thumb, so I know right where I want to have it. This one I have to feel, I can feel it through there. And this one, I can see it a little bit because the paracord is separated. And there we go, so I'll turn you around and you can see what happened. Okay, I'll get out of your way. You can see right there, they're all fairly stag grouping. I don't like hitting my axes together, so I try to change the distance. This one I got dead center. And so one thing you're going to find out about this flick throwing is the fact that you can get some bullseyes, quite a few of them with it, and that's why you bang one another. So we'll get those loose, and you can see how, I mean, this thing really went in there. Get these out of here first. Now, that one is in deep, I'll tell you. And that, throwing this close, that's what happens. Because you're putting a lot of power behind it. There. That went in. This blade on this JXE JXO was up, well, you can see here even the wood chips. That blade was up to there. That's why I had such a hard time getting that out. So these will work good. Now we're going to try another one. I really don't know how this is going to work because it's the one that I designed, that Eagle, which is an Anthurium. So let's try it. Put these down here. Here it is here. Now, I like this one really for the long distance ones mainly. I've never tried it at this distance. I may have to choke up or do something different. I know it won't go down here because we got a longer handle. It's just different. So let's see what happens. I'm going to try it like this. And it kind of went down. Let's try it again. This is different, really. This throw is better for those smaller axes, I think. But I'm going to choke up. And it does. It sticks. So what I got to do is choke up on this. And it's stuck. But I'm going low, as you can see. So let's try it here. Okay, it's stuck. I'm going to try it up here, just for the heck of it, and see what we do. I stuck the handle. So, you definitely, on this longer handled one, you want to have it choked up. Just look out for these sharp points. And it will stick. So, that we know. I will turn you around here again. I'm going to get my other two, and then we're going to try this. Got all three here. Let's see what happens with this flick throwing. That one's stuck. And that one did. Got it. Now I'll turn you around and show you. Okay, you can see where I got them. Got one right in the middle. They are all with the handles upward, which with this one, this Antarctica, I had it straight this way. But you can also see that you have to, each one of them, even this one, like these right here, you have to change the grips just a little bit. But the one thing that you see that coincides with all of them, the Antarctica, the JXE, and this Eagle, the Anthurium Eagle, is that you have to change your grips to a shorter area. Now if you threw this one shorter, it'd be too short. So you got to come down here. And again, I use that little hole right there. Where this one, I use this down here, like this. So each one's a little bit different. Basically, it needs to be a short-handled axe or a tomahawk like this one. And then you should be able to get it. So, as you can see, hopefully you were able to tell this time how I do this flick throwing. And yes, I can do it back here at 10 yards. Let me go back and I'll do it. There. Okay, I split it and I use that flick throwing. You can do it at 10 yards. It sticks. I will show you. See how this handle sticks this way? I actually stuck it, but it stuck hard. I stuck it with this part of the blade right up here rather than straight like this, where up here I had it so that it went in this way. So it's a little bit different, but from 10 feet, I think I said yards a bit ago, I'm at 10 feet. I do throw these at 30 feet, but We're not, definitely not flick throwing. But from there on, you go back to 12 feet, 13 feet, whatever. You're not going to flick throw, really. I mean, you might, but why? Because at that point you can go full fall through just like you should with one. This is basically a very, very short range type of technique. And since people were asking, as I said, hopefully you were able to see a little bit better by seeing it from behind like I did, and also when I was going this way. So until next time, shoot safe, throw safe, and have a great day of plinking.